she look tonight?
No.
Oh.
We can start out with I'm sorry.
Welcome to the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast that was always, and I mean always, an Instant Classic. And
Stolen.
don't you ever forget that.
Stolen. That was stolen from me. I say that.
It's copyright there.
From me. I came up with that.
Well, he came up
It
with
doesn't
it.
matter if you came up with it. It matters who says it the most. Me.
I say it the most.
Shut up.
Okay, so tonight we are here to review WWE Tables, Ladders, and Chairs 2015.
And stuff.
And pairs. Tables.
Candlestick.
Letters.
And cheese graters and gasoline that wasn't used.
Gasoline that wasn't used.
And broken bodies.
Man, this show ended in utter chaos. I mean, would you guys have to agree with that? I mean, this show was completely all chaos all around the map. I mean,
damn! I see you, Roman, for like a half.
Yeah,
Roman.
Roman was not playing around tonight. I liked it though. I don't know if it's gonna get the fans behind him or not, but you know, I still liked it nonetheless. It's good stuff.
It's not. They're gonna hate him by tomorrow morning.
yeah, they're gonna hate him by tomorrow morning. You know, I this pay-per-view was like ups and downs for me. Like I liked the pay-per-view at the same time, but I didn't like it. Like it's kind of hard to explain. Like there was good things and there was bad things. But before we get started with this review, what are you guys' overall thoughts on this show?
It was a WWE pay-per-view that explains everything.
Overall, I thought it was actually really good. This is one of those pay-per-views that I think we put in the category of filler pay-per-views. And for some reason, I don't know what it is, but like it seems like some of the filler pay-per-views have been a lot better than the other one. This was much better than Survivor Series. And Kalisto taking my breath away, you know. I mean, I'll talk about it more when we get there, but my goodness.
Yeah,
I was like,
woo!
Yeah, boy, that was crazy. But let's go ahead and get started with this review. So first match we had was a triple threat ladder match for the tag team championships.
Whoa.
We had the New Day.
Whoa! You are missing one of the greatest matches on this card. Did you not watch the
that kickoff? I don't watch the pre-show, so I skip.
Watch.
I mean, if he didn't, we can always blame WWE because the network wasn't working for like the first 30 minutes of the pre-show.
No, it worked just as that match came on.
But maybe Justin's was still down at that time. You never know, Casey. Think about the other people.
It was Sasha Banks. That's all you need to know.
Well, Sasha Banks got the victory. That's all we need to know about that. I know she got the victory. But back onto this match. So we had the New Day defending the tag team championships against the Usos and against the Lucha Dragons, and it was in a triple threat ladder match, like I said. And this match was, oh my gosh, I mean, it was just crazy, a whole bunch of crazy spots in this match. But the winners of the match were the New Day, so they retained their titles. And DJ, what are your thoughts on this match?
Yes, this match, it was absolutely ridiculous. Just some of the crazy stuff that happened. Kofi trying to jump under the ladder, but over the piece of the ladder that keeps the ladder together. That was really cool. Never really seen it. It felt like I was watching the Royal Rumble for a little bit with Kofi because I was like, what kind of weird stuff is he gonna do now? You know, because he was doing just crazy stuff as he could ever find to do. The belly to belly on the ladder by Big E onto Jimmy Uso, who was on the ladder on top of Jay. That was crazy. And then, you know, I feel like before I get to the craziest spot, Big E pressing the ladder while he was under it. I knew it was going to happen, but I was like, you know, I was thinking, I was like, he could just press him all the way out of the ring, and, you know, it'd be fantastic. You know, Jeff Hardy would take that spot. So, you know, Kalisto, you know, Kalisto's revenge. No. Oh, I tried Kalisto. I did. I tried. And then the Salida del Sol from the top of the ladder. Like, I was in this moment and I was like, there are so many good spots WWE could do with this. Like I was watching the whole like bridging ladder thing, and I was like, I was just thinking of the potential spots that could happen. I was like, there's so many spots WWE could do with this, but it's WWE and they won't do it. They won't take that chance. And then he set it up, and I was like, it's not gonna happen. He's gonna reverse it, you know. And then he did it, and I was like, what? What did I just see? You know, what did I just see? You know, so shout out to WWE for taking a chance tonight, especially with this match. This match was really good. I enjoyed every facet of it. The New Day, the trombone, Xavier Woods on commentary, him bashing Boston because screw the Celtics, all of that, all of it. I loved it, man. This was an incredible match. I don't think we expected a lot out of it, or at least Casey didn't. And I think he got proved wrong, deservedly so, for not expecting good things out of the New Day.
I mean, really, in this entire match, the good parts came from the Lucha Dragons. So I mean, yeah, I was not impressed by the New Day at all.
Who are still your WWE World Tag Team Light Heavyweight Tag of the Champions of the world, of the universe.
Yeah, but they had to use a trombone. They couldn't just do it.
Hey, it's no DQ. What did Xavier Woods say? No DQ. It don't matter.
Anyway, let's talk about the real MVPs of this match. Sin Cara and what are you doing?
New Day rocks, man.
He's like doing this like
Day rocks.
You're like doing mix anyway. Oh. Anyway, Sin Cara, Kalisto, the real MVPs of this match, because I mean the other teams. What do we got? The New Day, whatever. New Day sucks, and we got the Usos who can barely make it over the top rope.
Wait a minute, Casey. Wait a minute. It is the Lucha Booties and the Usos. The Usos. Ow! Come on.
You mean the Lucha kicked the booties tonight? Yeah, they kicked the booties tonight. Anyway,
but who are your World Tag Team?
So Sin Cara did a beautiful senton over the top rope onto the ladders onto. Actually, I think it was the Usos. It wasn't the New Day at that point, which is kind of sucks because it should have been the New Day. But he did it and it was nice. He had to use the rope a little bit. He couldn't just do the whole jump over the rope. It's okay though. He's tall. He can't do it like Kalisto can. Kalisto, he ain't even got to touch the rope. He just jumped right over that. You already talked about the amazing Salina Del Sol, which was amazing and amazing. Also, I don't know if you guys agreed, but the commentary team really was pissing me off tonight. Like, more than usual. They were annoying the shit out of me.
Was it King's bad jokes? Because every time, like, King reminds me so much of John Gruden, it's not even funny. He makes a bad joke, and then he's so proud of himself for it. But what really got me, I'll tell you what really got me, is the Salina Del Sol didn't even get like the big pop from the commentators. But then the Roman Reigns Sheamus thing, where Sheamus went through the ladder, they were like, "Oh my God, the ladder broke in half." I was like, "Wait, we saw this. We saw this earlier. We did."
Yeah. No, but like, especially in this match, the tag team match, they kept like screwing up who was Sin Cara and who was Kalisto. I'm like, they are really easy to tell apart. One of them is a lot taller, and they have completely different masks on. How stupid do you have to be a part of the commentary team in WWE? Because I will apply right now. I will do it. I will apply. I don't have to know anything about wrestling. I don't even have to know the moves.
That's not a real thing. That's not what they call it.
I don't have to know anything about sports entertainment. But yeah, that's that. Just they need to shut up and just shut up.
Well, I thought this match was like really good. Like the crazy spots in this match, like I said, and when the Usos try to go over the top rope, man, they barely got over the top rope. You know, when they threw that ladder out onto, I don't remember who it was. I think it was maybe on the, I think it was like on the Lucha Dragons and the New Day, and then they did that like suicide dive over the top rope. They barely get over the top rope. I mean, seriously, they need a trampoline to get over the top rope because they're gonna break those legs. They're gonna break them trying to get over the top rope.
Break them.
They're gonna break them.
It's not a suicide dive. It's a suicide. Oh boy.
Suicide. Oh boy.
A suicide. Ow! 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 Ow!
I like the belly to belly that Big E did during the match. That was really cool. I like, ouch, that looks like that really hurt. The spots that Kofi Kingston was doing, like DJ said, it kind of reminded me of like a Royal Rumble kind of like this kind of like had a Royal Rumble feel do this. You know, pretty much like every live match like Kofi Kingston is in like feels like a Royal Rumble, you know, like big spots and stuff happening. You know, like you don't know what's gonna happen. And, you know, this match was, like, really high-flying. And, like, I love that Selena Del Sol, man. That was crazy. I freaking marked out for that. Like, I go, like, holy shit. Like, oh, my God. That was nuts. And Xavier Woods with the trombone, which was really cool. And I definitely agree with Casey with the commentary screwing up a lot. You know, like, how can you screw up Kalisto and Sin Cara? Like, one is, you know, like, a lot taller. One has a well, I think they both have tattoos. Yeah, they both have tattoos. But one's a lot taller, one's a lot smaller. You know what I mean? It's not very hard to screw them up. Like, I understand if you kind of screw the Usos up because it's kind of hard to tell them apart, but...
I can't tell them apart, so
if
they do screw them up.
Uso 1 and Uso 2. That's all I call them.
I just call one of them Jimmy and one of them Jay, and then if I get them mixed up, I'm just like, Jimmy! That's kind of what I do.
Yeah, but yeah, I thought this was a really good match, and you know, of course, the winners of the match were the New Day. So yeah, so they are still your WWE Tag Team Champions.
Cheaters.
Cheaters.
It was no DQ. They cheated.
They cheated. And then the next match we're going to be discussing is Ryback versus Rusev, and with Lana was in the corner of Rusev, and the winner of the match was Rusev. He wins by the super kick, and then he locks in the accolade for the win. Which, you know, Lana, she was faking an injury tonight, and you know, I thought this was a pretty decent match. You know, not really anything too special happened in this match, but DJ, what are your thoughts on this match?
See, when you put Rusev and Ryback in the same ring, I was excited for this match. I thought this was actually for a big guy match. I guess you call it a big guy match, you know, because Ryback was in it. I feel like this was a really good match for two big guys kind of going at it. It was really aggressive. And you know, there was some times that there was pieces of this match I didn't see because Lana was out there, and my goodness, that girl. It's a shame she's engaged, to be honest. but you know, I thought this match was pretty good. I definitely liked it. You know, Ryback bringing out that flyback. You know, he bringing it. You know, he needs like an album or something like named Flyback, or a T-shirt with Flyback on it. I would get it. You know, Fly Jacks. You know, we got them all. They're all flying. You know, they're all flying. You know, and it's all because of Ryback. You know, shout out to Ryback. They did the little spot with where someone was trying to hit the suplex and they would go back and forth and the fans would boo, and I'm like, you know, I just don't know. Like, there's just not a lot of appreciation for these like bigger guy matches anymore because we're all like, oh, I want to see suicide dives, and I want to see the Usos barely get over the ropes, and I want to see flaming tables that we still didn't see. But you know, and I feel like it's just unfortunate for these bigger guys, because I love Rusev with a passion, you know, and it's not because Lana's there. It's just because I like the man. He's a good fella. But I don't know. There's just not a lot of appreciation anymore for these matches, and I just feel like it's unfortunate for those type of guys. Yes.
But see, the thing is, like, big guys can fly and they can do all those crazy spots if they're in Ring of Honor, PWG. Basically, if they're on the indies, they can do it. As soon as you get to WWE, you can't. No, you can't do it. But anyway, as for this match, Lana was there.
Oh man, she was. Oh.
And
Boy, yeah, that was amazing.
yet again, Ryback did his best impression of a falling couch. He did it. Yep.
But he jumped though. He jumped a little bit.
He did a good impression of a slightly jumping flying couch.
Jumping flying couch. Hashtag that.
Yes, that and then there was a pin and a win, and I couldn't care less about this match. I'm sorry.
Well, this match was decent for what it was. Like, I'm happy Rusev got the win here, but like that's pretty much all I cared about. Because Rusev, it's been a while since he got a win on a pay-per-view. I mean, probably since February. That's the last time he got a win on a pay-per-view. I think I would say maybe. I don't know.
Sure.
It was somewhere around there, but like hasn't been getting win on pay-per-views, which I'm so happy they gave him that. And of course, he's part of that League of Nations stuff, with Sheamus, King Barrett, Alberto Del Rio, and of course, during the match, Ryback, he's like Casey said, he's a falling couch, all right, but he tried to do it. He tried to jump. He tried. That's all I'm giving him. He tried. But like I said, I didn't really care about this match. This match was decent for what it was, and the part that made it amazing was Lana. Man, Lana, she is my girl. Well, actually, no, my girl is actually Sasha Banks. That's my girl. That's my main girl.
Whoa! I get Sasha Banks.
No, you get Bayley.
Justin. I mean, Bayley is adorable. I'll take Bayley. Give me Bayley. She gives away hugs too.
No,
give me Bayley.
Have you seen her new T-shirt?
I get Sasha Banks, I get Bayley, and I get Alexa Bliss. They're
No!
the Survivor Series team.
Greedy.
They are
greedy.
They're my Survivor Series team.
Well, Bayley has a new T-shirt out. It's like something like please give me a hug or something. It's like something like give me a hug.
A hug or something like I saw that.
Yeah, I got I freaking want that T-shirt so bad. But yeah, like I said, during the match, Rusev got the win by the accolade. And like I said, he hasn't won on pay-per-view in a long time. So yeah. But next match we're going to be talking about is Alberto Del Rio. He was defending the United States Championship against Jack Swagger in a chairs match, which pretty much Alberto Del Rio dumped with Zeb Coulter to the side, pretty much, which I don't really know why they put them together, if they were going to dump him to the side anyway. Like, what's the point of that? I don't really understand. And I don't understand why Zeb Coulter wasn't out there with I don't understand why he wasn't out there with Jack Swagger, but this match wasn't half bad. I actually was very entertained by this match. But DJ, what are your thoughts on this match?
I obviously was excited going into this match. This was the second time of the night where the champion came out first, and I was just confused. And it continued. It was like a continuing trend the entire night. And like after a while, like I was like, so the New Day came out first. Why? And then after we got to like the third or fourth person coming out first, I was just like, I quit. I forget it. I'm not even gonna even write it down anymore. But for the match, this was good. This was a good match. There was some aggression here, which was nice. This was one of those matches I didn't know how it was gonna be because of the whole stipulation. I felt like this could be a better wrestling match than it could be a chairs match. But I like how they kind of incorporated the chairs into their submission holds and incorporated the ropes and whatnot into their submission holds. This match was good. The double foot stomp onto the chair pile. I didn't expect it to happen either. I expect Jack Swagger to move out of the way, but it happened, and Del Rio ended up winning. I was kind of hoping that Swagger would win, but this is like Swagger's once a year push. He always gets a once a year push, it feels like, and he never comes out on the winning end of it, which I hope he kind of does. But Del Rio hasn't had the title for that long, so it's just kind of weird. when we get to the Ambrose versus Kevin Owens match, I'll talk more about the whole situation with the titles and how that was weird too. But nonetheless, I hope this feud continues. I think this could be a good wrestling match for the next pay-per-view. Hopefully, maybe. Question mark.
Casey?
Yeah. This was an okay match for me. There was a lot of good chair throwing. It's always a good thing, in a chairs match, just random chair throwing, because, why hit somebody with a chair when you can just throw it in their face? It's more effective, I think. It gets the point across a little bit more, and plus, it just looks really fun. I just want to do it. I want to throw a chair in Justin's face. I mean, what? But anyway, DJ likes the submissions with the chairs. I think they look ridiculous, especially the Patriot Lock. When he was using the chair on the Patriot Lock, I was watching the submission and I'm like, this chair is literally doing nothing for the submission. It's just through his leg. It's literally doing absolutely nothing for this.
It's for dramatic effect, Casey.
Nothing.
Dramatic.
Oh, literally nothing. It was so bad. I was like, why are you doing this? But yeah, the finish was really cool. The double, I call it the modified coup de grace on the chairs was awesome. And the impact was like, ooh, that had to hurt.
That hurt my back when that happened. Like, seriously, ouch.
That was a good win. I like it. I didn't like that. I don't like that they kept the We the People gimmick with Jack Swagger. I feel like they need to update it a little bit. Because
or at least change that shirt. Like whose hand was like whose hand? Who was the hand model that was like, you know what, you can draw my hand on a shirt.
That's my hand.
It looks stupid.
That's my hand.
That sounds about right. It's just.
They need to update his gimmick. That's what. It's annoying.
They took him away for a year, kept the same gimmick.
Like everyone else, they change their gimmick when they come back. Jack Swagger, nope, same thing.
Oh, keeping the same thing with him. I thought this match was decent. I really wasn't expecting, Jack Swagger Rooms because, since he's haven't been on TV like for a very long time, since he's been jobbing out, on Main Event and like WWE Superstars, I really wasn't surprised that Alberto Del Rio won. And I definitely agree with Casey. I don't really like the submissions that they do, like with the chairs. Like, I think it's weird. I don't mind the cross arm breaker on the chair, but the ankle, or the Patriot Lock. Sorry, I got that wrong there. The Patriot Lock on the chair, it wasn't doing nothing. But pretty much just for dramatic effect. I like the super kick that Alberto Del Rio does when they're on their knees and stuff. I like that. I like the foot stomp onto those chairs. That was crazy. That's how Del Rio won the match. I really wasn't expecting him to win it that way. I thought he would win by like the cross arm breaker or something, by the super kick. But yeah, I thought this match was decent. And like I said, I kind of was surprised that Zeb Coulter wasn't out there to help out Swagger, but that's pretty much all to say about that match.
He's in a scooter. How can he help? He's in a scooter.
He can run over Del Rio's
He
foot.
can ride a scooter in the ring? Scooter, because he broke his leg like 2 years ago, and he still needs a scooter.
He's fat. He's fat. He's fat. He's fat and lazy. That's why he's on a scooter. But moving on.
Power next week.
Moving on. Next match we have was pretty much like Team Extreme. The Dudley Boys.
The Hardys came back. Yes.
Easy. We had the Dudley Boys, Tommy Dreamer, Rhyno versus Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, and Braun Strowman, the Wyatt family, and an 8-man elimination tables match, which I thought this match was really good. Probably one of the best matches of the night, and they used some lighter fuel. I can't say it right. Lighter fuel in this match, but it didn't get used. Like come on, that's a teaser. Like the crowd was getting like so into that, but they just had to tease. I don't know why they did that, but yeah, Casey.
Did you just say this was one of the best matches of the night?
I think
For
so.
shame, sir. For shame.
DJ, what are your thoughts?
Game. No, I did like this match because, you know, it was the only match where it was called a tables match, but they used other weapons besides a table. I don't know what. That's one thing I do hate about the commentary. Like, it's so freaking ridiculous. Like, they'll have a chairs match, and they'll be like, all chairs are legal. And then, but you're like, wait a minute, there's no DQ, so technically, if he was to just happen to use another weapon, like, he couldn't get disqualified. But, you know, why would he do that, though? It wouldn't make any sense. It's kind of, I liked this match because there were other weapons kind of used. You know, kendo sticks, the cheese grater, you know, he just kind of just stuck it up there and just, you know, just stuck it up there, you know, gently kind of just pulled it away and then, you know, threw it away or something. I don't know what went down with that, but, you know, I don't know. WWE is such a tease with some of this stuff, like the lighter fluid at the end. You know, I was like, this is gonna happen, and then it didn't, and I'm like, well, I'm glad they didn't. You know, hopefully, you know, he doesn't get near like a candle in the back or something because he's gonna die immediately. Cause by WWE's logic, you know. But you know, this match it wasn't terrible, but like I just felt like the table spots were weak. All of them, or the majority of them. Because like there were just a lot of just weird table spots that just it didn't feel like there was any impact to them. What was the one? There was one that was just no, it wasn't even a table spot. I think like there was one point where like, and this may have been the main event I'm thinking about, but like the table just broke. Like it just broke. Like somebody got thrown near it and it broke. And I was like,
Oh yeah, that was in this match. That was like when I don't remember. Someone was trying to do a flip, like someone. I think it was. I don't remember who it was. Maybe Eric Rowan or somebody. They tried to do something off the top rope, and then like Devon or somebody.
yeah,
got off
that's
the
what it
table.
was. Devon rolled off the table and it broke. And I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I was like, oh, he's fat. He broke. I love those fat jokes.
But okay, so because you know people would get mad at TNA for doing this, I'm gonna get mad at WWE for doing this. So let's just put the names on the tables because that's never been done before, ever. I'm just saying. It's never been done before, so you might as well. And what was also really weird about this match was they had the tables that had already had the names on them, and then like every member of the other team brought extra tables with the people's names on them, and I was like, but they already got them out there for you. You know? But this match it wasn't terrible. There was just some weak table spots personally for me. I wanted to see a little more extreme, you know, as they call it.
See, on paper, this was an awesome match. This was a great match.
Did you write about it? Did you write like an essay? An essay or something?
No. Like if you wrote up a match and you were like, okay, we're gonna have this guy and this guy and this guy versus this guy, this guy, this guy. Awesome match. And then WWE booked it. That's where it went wrong. That's where it went horribly wrong. First of all, they need to stop calling them either Team ECW or Team W or Team Extreme. First of all, they're not the Hardys and Lita, okay? The Hardys and Lita are more attractive. At least Lita is. I mean, you know, if I was a girl, I
I
would
mean,
probably.
hey, I mean, the Hardy Boys could be attracted to you. I mean, you could be.
I mean, you know, moving on before that gets weird. Um, and calling them Team ECW is just, I feel like WWE again just trying to kill what's already dead in ECW and WCW. I feel like Vince will never, you know, stop wanting to kill what's already dead. He still tries to do it
But
with
Casey,
WCW
you
guys.
can't kill what won't die. Undertaker said it best.
All right, moving on to more of. But yeah, I felt like a lot of the eliminations in general were weak and weird. Like there was a point where Braun Strowman kicked through a table and basically went through the table, but didn't get eliminated. And then
You can't put yourself through a table, so you're still in the match. So if you put yourself through a
That
table,
is true. I mean, Ryan would know. He does it all the time in WWE 2K16. Tries to jump on me. People move out of the way, and then
he's not eliminated.
and then the breakaway table broke when it wasn't supposed to. With Devon, and I was like, what? Come on, WWE, you need to get better quality tables. You know, that break when they're supposed to, not when you know you move. But there was a bunch of good spots in this. Nice Michinoku driver on Rhyno by Harper. I was impressed. One thing I didn't like was, and I knew this was gonna happen. I knew Eric Rowan was gonna be the first one to be eliminated. And I didn't like that he was the only one on their team to be eliminated. I was like, come on now. I mean, I know you hate him. I get that. I get it. You know, you hate him, so you're like, let's just eliminate him first. We're not going to kick him out of the Wyatt family. We're just going to make him the whipping boy. I get it. He needs to leave, but come on now. I feel like at least, Harper or somebody should have been eliminated as well.
Hashtag give Eric Rowan a chance.
Okay.
Hashtag light heavyweight champion.
Hashtag
Bring
Rowan
it
for
back.
champ. Rowan for champ. Bring back the hard.
Rowan's revenge. Rowan's revenge.
Okay then. Well, I don't know what to say about that. But yeah, like I said, some of these spots in the match were kind of weak. The table spots in the match were weak. Like I thought it was kind of funny when Strowman put his foot through the table. I'm like, well, I just laughed at that. He's fat. He's fat.
When's
the
that
first
shirt coming
elimination.
out?
That shirt needs to come out. Rowan got put. He was the first person to get put through the table. He was the only, he's the only person on the Wyatts to get put through the table by the 3D. I like when Harper eliminated Tommy Dreamer. He did a suicide dive on the outside of the ring, and he did that through the table. That was really cool. But when the table broke, I think that was with Devon, and like Luke Harper tried to jump on, or someone, I don't remember who it was, tried to jump on Devon, but when Devon got off the table, his family snapped. I'm like, okay then. I
got a question for you guys though.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering how many of us are gonna go try to kick a table and see if it breaks. Do a big boot through a table and see if it breaks. Braun Strowman.
I'm gonna go to the hardware store tomorrow.
I'm gonna go to Menards tomorrow. I'm just gonna go to school tomorrow and then just freaking.
Just try to kick a table.
People are like, what are you doing? Like, I'm doing with Braun Strowman. Then they go like, who? I'm going, oh, never mind.
Experiment. I'm seeing how strong these tables really are.
They start sawing the table. But I like when Bray Wyatt eliminated, I think it was Devon. He eliminated, I don't know what that move is called. Like, he just spiked him through the table. I'll just call it spike through the table. And which the only member that was left for the team was, I think, who was it? Oh, yeah, it was Bubba Ray, which pretty much when Bubba Ray brought out the lighter fuel, I go like, wait, is he gonna light the table on fire? But no, I kind of kind of brought me down a little bit there. And then Braun Strowman chokeslammed him through the table, and yeah,
they should have lit that table on fire and put him through it, because I was saying to DJ before we came on, doing that would be less violent than half of the spots they did with the ladders, because anytime you ever watch, even if you go back to ECW pay-per-views when they would light the table on fire and put somebody through it, just putting somebody through it basically puts out the fire altogether. So it's not like anyone's going to get actually burned or anything, you know.
I mean, unless you're New Jack, because every hardcore spot ever for him goes wrong.
Yeah. But I mean, just, you know, visually it would be awesome, you know, and I just think they should have done it. You know, they didn't do anything basically with the cheese grater. They didn't do anything with the, what's the point of setting up these spots if you're not going to do anything with them?
Wait, you didn't see Michael Cole eating a sandwich over there?
Yeah, he was eating a sandwich. Oh man, that's funny. But yeah, moving on. Next match we're gonna be talking about. What?
Sorry, he's fat.
Yeah, that T-shirt's gonna be coming. I'm gonna be making a T-shirt. It's gonna be all pro wrestling tees, and it's gonna be $24.99. How much it's gonna be? I'm gonna make it in my basement. It's gonna be
Do you
made.
know how many followers or viewers you have to get on Pro Wrestling Tees? Just
Yeah, I have a lot, and I mean a lot, like 20,000. But
I think it's
yeah.
more than that.
I don't know, but back onto this match. So, next match we had was Kevin Owens defending the Intercontinental Championship against the Lunatic Fringe, Dean freaking Ambrose. And I'm surprised that there wasn't a stipulation on this match, which I kind of wish there was a stipulation on this match, because, you know, since this is TLC, like, that'd been smart to put him in a ladders match. Like, I thought they were gonna put him in a ladders match. Like, dude, that'd be like so amazing. But no, they didn't. But this match was very good. Actually, I'll say this match was the best match of the night. And the winner of the match was Dean Ambrose. So he is your new Intercontinental Champion. He beat Kevin Owens by a roll-up. I was like, wait, what? I was like so shocked. Like, well, maybe Roman Reigns could win later on the night, which we'll see if Roman Reigns did win later on in the night. But DJ, what are your thoughts on this match here?
This match was pretty good. I definitely liked it. I was surprised. First off, Kevin Owens cracks me up every time I cut the promo. He said, I don't know why you think throwing popcorn and soda in my face is gonna affect me. I drink popcorn and soda every day of my life.
Wonder why? Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why? Because he's fat.
That is exactly what I thought after he said that. I could hear Dustin because he's fat.
I'm pretty sure I thought the same thing. But I just thought it was so freaking funny. Because I was like, yeah, that is true. Look at that gut. But he also tried to tease this is Steen's show. I don't know if either of you caught it. He was like, this is Kevin Owens' show. I don't know if you guys caught that, but he said that. I don't know why they keep trying to play with this Kevin Steen thing. They're trying to play with our emotions, and it's not funny. It's not funny, WWE. It's not funny. Anyway, this match, I definitely liked it. The suicide dives and such, the running sentons on the knees and such, and ow. The different reversals there at the end. This match was just really good. I think you expected it from these two guys. And I'm hoping I hope they add a stipulation sometime in the near future, because Ladder Wars # greatest match in a while. At least in a while, if not ever. I haven't seen the full match. Like, if you leave a link, please, for me, please.
One of my favorite matches at Ring of Honor was Kevin Steen and El Generico versus, I think they versed the Briscoe brothers in a ladders match. That match was really good also.
If I can find that, that's gonna get watched tonight.
That was a really good match. I don't remember what pay-per-view it was from, but
I think it was Ladder War 4.
It was?
Versus El Generico.
But I remember they did a tag team match together also.
Match ever. Sorry.
The tag team match is really good also. Check it out.
Ever.
Yeah. Justin's gonna tell you that tag team match was just as good.
No,
just
it
in
wasn't.
case.
No.
Hold up.
You gotta pull up the
match.
I will not hold up.
Ben Cole, baby!
Oh, I was watching Adam Cole versus Nakamura because I'm catching up on Ring of Honor, and every time I'm just like, Adam Cole, baby, because he's my boy. It's obvious.
Anyway, back to Kevin Owens versus Dean Ambrose. Before we get off on talking about every other promotion ever.
Hey, you know what? There's always room
for one more.
Adam Cole. For one more.
Anyway, let's. This was the second good match of the night. Yes, only the second good match of the night so far in this match. The other ones were. The first tag team match was good, but this. Anyway, I really like this match. I felt like there should have been a stipulation too. I felt like this either should have been a second ladder match or a second TLC match. Because I feel like either way, they could have made they could have made this a really good match. Either TLC or ladder match. What the hell is he doing?
Perfect 10, man.
No. He is not allowed to do anything until he finishes his feud with Jason Jordan. He's not allowed. What does he have to do with this match anyway?
I don't know.
Because would you give this match a 10 out of 10?
I would give it a 10 out of 10 because he's not involved in it in any way. But anyway, technically, Ambrose won twice in this match because 2 fingers do not stop a count. Grabbing the rope stops the count.
No, touching the rope stops the count.
No,
that was the greatest fall finish I've seen in quite some since Seth Rollins on Raw.
No.
That time when he bent like completely over. Touched the rope. That was a great fall finish.
That was not. No, he technically won twice. I'm standing by it. He won twice. WWE just changes rules randomly whenever they want, and they don't let us know.
No, they never let us know. I don't understand why, but they don't. But
because it's Vince.
Yeah, that's true. But I thought this match was a really good, probably best match. Like I said, I like the spots that they were doing this match, like with all the suicide dives, like the sentons. The senton that Dean Ambrose reversed when he got he's up, ouch. That really hurt. I like when Dean Ambrose does that punch jab. Like I like when he does that chops and stuff. All that. That's really cool combination he does there. I wasn't really expecting Dean Ambrose to win, which I'm really happy he did. I just hopefully they do something with Dean Ambrose with the Intercontinental Championship. Yeah.
This was his and my belated birthday present. Okay, we share the same birthday. This is his belated birthday present. So in a sense, I am also the Intercontinental Champion. And we are going to bring prestige back to this title. That's what's going to happen. We're going to bring it back.
We'll bring it back.
Yeah.
I like when Kevin Owens tried to do that cannonball in the corner, but Dean Ambrose moved out of the way. I like that. And I like the trash talking with Kevin Owens in this match. I love his trash talking. It's just so funny. But yeah, like I said, Dean Ambrose wins by a roll-up, which I thought, he went by the dirty deeds. And, dude, that crowd popped. That crowd went nuts when Ambrose won the title. But, yeah,
I know DJ Pop. That's his favorite finish ever.
It's not, but since it's Dean Ambrose, I'll take it. I'll take it and go cry in the corner later.
Yeah. But next match we're going to be talking about is the Divas Championship match. This is DJ's favorite match of the night. We had Charlotte defending the Divas Championship, and in her corner she had her dad Ric Flair versus Paige. What's your thoughts on this, DJ?
Well, since Charlotte is starting to be a cocky prick, she's starting to remind me a little bit of Eli Drake. No, she really is starting to be really cocky though. Which I think she's always like giving off that vibe. I think she'd be better as a heel anyway. She's starting to act more like a heel, and I kind of like this heel, this like definitive kind of heel Charlotte, even though it's not really definitive. They're not like telling us everything yet. I think they're just setting us up to love Sasha Banks like we already do, and they just want to have that face heel match between Charlotte and Sasha Banks. I think that's all they're trying to do with this. But there was a lot of dirty Ric Flair usage in this match. Like I don't think Ric Flair has been this involved in a match since he like wrestled in his last match. You know, like he was just so involved in this entire match, like kind of helping Charlotte, stay in the match and whatnot. This match was good though. I thought it was good. I like this feud for some reason. It has that kind of personal flair to it. Get it? It has,
I see what you did.
I didn't want to say it, but it had to happen. It did though. It was personal. And we've seen these like personal jabs before in feuds, and I feel like it does add to the feud a little bit. But I like this. WCW's done it before, so why can't WWE do it? Huh? We loved WCW back in the day when I was like 2. But
I feel old now.
I did. I like this. I like this match. The reversal from the kneel that Charlotte did that kind of looked like a rampage looked really vicious and cool. And then I was expecting Paige to bridge on the figure 4. I feel like my only thing with the figure 4 turning into the figure 8 and the bridge thing, the only thing that makes it legitimate is I guess it would be somewhat harder to turn because she's bridged. But I don't. I guess it looks cooler. It has more flair to it. That's 2, baby. That's 2. But Charlotte ends up winning by running Paige into the exposed turnbuckle. I expect her to do something else with that though, like not just pin her off of that. I expect her to like hit natural selection or something, which they don't call it that anymore for some reason. She barely uses it, but she didn't. She just pinned her off of that. So I thought that was kind of weird. But this match was good. I hope that. I kind of want to continue this feud, but I kind of want to see Charlotte feud with some other people too. So it's kind of like what to do with my life.
So the other night I was driving home. It was late at night, and I saw a road flare. Oh, that's 3, baby. No,
that's 1.
We're a tag team, so that's 3.
So if I get one, that's 4. No.
That's the tag team.
And then eventually we're gonna get up to 10.
Anyway.
Okay.
First of all, DJ, thank you for making me feel old. WCW was around when you were 2. Thank you for that.
Well, in '97 I was 2. That was what I was referring to.
You were 2 in '97.
Yeah, I'm young.
I was 10 in '97. I feel old. Damn.
Okay, back onto this match.
Back up. Yeah. Hey, don't tell me what to do.
Yeah, he's gonna do it with Flair.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it with Flair. I really don't like the way they're. I agree that Charlotte kind of naturally seems more like a heel, but I don't like that they're booking her basically just like the female version of her dad. It's the same thing. I want her to be her own individual. It's the same thing that they messed up with Natalya when they tried to make her too much like Brett. I want her to be her own, individual. And I mean, yeah, she could use the figure 4 or the figure 8 or whatever, and occasionally, she could, pay homage to her dad. But I don't want her to just be the female Ric Flair. I don't want to see that. But anyway, in the beginning of this match, I was kind of let down. I was thinking how amazing this match would be if it was on NXT, because it would have been so much better. But as the match went on, they did start really getting into the match, and it started getting really good. It just took a while, I felt like, to actually really get into it. I don't know what he's trying to say right now.
What? You thought this match was good? What?
Fun fact: Charlotte's her divorce is finalized, so she is available, gentlemen.
Call me Charlotte.
The only thing that means is that Paige is gonna bring it up in her next promo.
Probably.
I wouldn't doubt that.
That's,
hey, Charlotte, I'm
what's really
single here.
confusing me also about this is who was supposed to be the heel in this match?
That's why I said the predictions. Like, I don't really care who's the heel in this rivalry.
I was like, who do I cheer for? Who am I supposed to boo?
I'll cheer for both because I like both, like I said. Yeah, but I actually kind of enjoyed this match for what it was. Charlotte. This reminded me of her dad during this match. She's becoming a cocky prick, like DJ said. I think Charlotte is actually the heel in this rivalry. Well, maybe they did a double trim with them. I don't know. I'm just so confused with WWE. Well, you know what? There's no more heels and there's no more faces in WWE. That's the thing. There we go. There's no more heels and faces. But I liked during the match when Paige, she kept doing a lot of knees to Charlotte in the match. I thought that was pretty cool. I like when Paige did a big boot on Charlotte during the match, and then Charlotte did the Flair flop. Like, yeah, I like that, where she falls on the ground onto her face. I like that. I just thought this match was actually decent, and, the winner of the match was Charlotte, and she stole your Divas champion. And like Casey said, this match could have been better if it was on NXT. Everything's fair on NXT. I mean, seriously. You put anything from the main roster on NXT. Well, not anything on the main roster. If you put John Cena on NXT, I'm not watching NXT. I'm sorry to tell you that. And we're about to get on a John Cena rant here, but I'm not going to...
If you just jinx that, I will never forgive you. That was one thing that I had sacred. He was never going to be on NXT, and I knew that. And now that you said that, he's going to be on NXT. Next week, you watch. He's going to be there.
Yeah. Moving on now. So next we had the main event, which it was a TLC match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. We had Sheamus defending the title against the cockfist, Roman Reigns. And boy, was this match fuckery. This match was completely fuckery. I'm serious. I'm not joking either. Like, they broke more tables in this match than they broke in the tables match. Like, no joke. I'm serious. They broke so many tables in this match.
They broke more of everything in this match than any other match on the entire card. They broke Triple H.
They did break Triple H. And the winner of the match was Sheamus, which, the League of Nation got involved in this, which I was kind of expecting this because I wasn't really expecting Roman Reigns to get a title right here because this is a throwaway pay-per-view pretty much, throwaway special event, but I kind of see Reigns getting a title at the Rumble, him getting a rematch at the Rumble for some way. I don't know how, but I just have a feeling that they're going to have a rematch. And, after the match, Roman Reigns, man, he just took a steel chair and took out, everybody. He took out Rusev, he took out Del Rio. I mean, and where was King Barrett? King Barrett wasn't out there to help out Sheamus. I mean, where was he? I don't understand why he wasn't there, but Well, maybe he was on the UK tour with NXT. I don't know, but
He was there earlier that night. How could he have been on the UK tour? What?
I don't know. But yeah, Roman Reigns, man, he was just tearing people apart out there, and he was just pissed off. Like I go, wait, the Reigns train heel, but like, no, he didn't train heel. He was just mad. And then Triple H came out, and he got hit by steel chairs and stuff. He just got beat up and broken, and he got power bombed through a table, but the table didn't break. So save the tables. You know, probably the New Day was under there to so the table wouldn't break. It's like how that happened at Hell in a Cell. You know, remember when the table wouldn't break, UJ? When with Kane and Kane and Seth Rollins, when the table just went over on the side. Well, that didn't happen. That didn't happen here. The table didn't fall over on the side. But yeah, DJ, what are your thoughts on this match here?
This match was really good because it was so aggressive. For some reason, I feel like these two guys, when you put them together, they kind of need a stipulation like this because of their wrestling styles, their fighting styles. Because Reigns is one of those guys where, and he's kind of been built up this way, especially over the past year, where like he can like take a beating and keep on ticking. Whereas Sheamus is aggressive anyway. He's the Irish brawler, with the beard, and he's a fighter. That's a really bad Irish accent.
That's a bad accent. Like, don't even try to.
Hey, I'm not an accent extraordinaire. Okay, I just tried my best. Anyway,
would you like a pot of tea?
That's British. Anyway,
See.
This match had.
You mute your mic.
Did I mute my mic?
Yeah, you did.
I don't think I muted my mic. If I did, I didn't do it. But there was cars and broken bodies. I just wanted to say a JR line. This match, it was good. I feel like I do feel like these guys need a stipulation to be good though. I just don't think they're like wrestling material together, like as a unit. They're not like wrestling material. But the whole like screw job, I knew it was coming. Like I'm like they played it up really well though. Like Reigns was actually gonna win. But like the whole screw job thing, I was expecting something more dramatic. I don't know why. But for some reason, I mean, we got like the dramatic after the match, but like I was expecting the screw job to be more dramatic because like a lot of Reigns' screw jobs have been dramatic. We had the cash in after the spear, which they didn't really play Sheamus' music, so it was kind of more dramatic. We had the whole Bray Wyatt thing, which was really dramatic. I was expecting something really dramatic, and it wasn't as dramatic as I thought it was going to be. But Reigns has no chill, and Triple H is dead officially after tonight. Cause my goodness, he got worn out. I like this. It was just there was something different about this. This is like the first time somebody has like stood up to Triple H like legitly, and it was kind of cool. It was kind of cool to see somebody just beat him down.
I got something to say.
I mean, we've seen him in matches, but he hasn't really got beaten down. And yes.
Gosh, Triple H, he sold those chair shots crazy. Like, I mean, every time he got hit by his steel chair, he just freaking jumped up in the air. Like, man, you don't need to sell him that good. I mean, like, he's just selling it so wonderful.
Agreed. But I mean, I just feel like I don't know if I want to see this feud anymore. Because I kind of just want Reigns to have the title because I like Reigns for some odd reason. I like all these guys that no one else likes. But I just want to see, pump it up and keep it going. The Superman punches looked really good. I think Casey will probably end up addressing that anyway. But this match was, aggressive, which made it what it was. I feel like. And I just want to see Roman Reigns get the title. I just personally want to see it. I think they could do a really good heel run with Roman Reigns if they wanted to, because he already comes off as a cocky guy, he's got the hair. He's kind of got that like cocky like era about him, but I don't know if they're gonna do it because it's WWE.
Well, first of all, right out of the gate, I will address the Superman punches. Okay, they did look a lot better in this match, and I think a lot of that is just because, well, for one, he didn't pump him up. He realized that he didn't need to, and also I just feel like a lot of them were sort of out of nowhere almost. There was a couple of them where you weren't expecting them. Like on the one where he did it on the ladder, you weren't expecting that, and it kind of came out of nowhere. I think that's why a lot of them looked a lot better because he didn't, he didn't do the signature, Hulk smash, raw, angry.
What the hell?
But, this was a good match, but I feel like the reason that it was a good match was because there was so much like carnage and destruction. Like DJ said, without a stipulation, these guys in a match together in just a regular singles match is about as entertaining as watching paint dry. So they kind of had to do something where it was either a TLC match or some stipulation. And it actually came out as a pretty good match. And then after the match, I liked how they did it. I just feel like Triple H way oversold the chair shots to the point where they just looked ridiculous. They didn't look good. There's a point where you sell it enough, to where you sell it more than John Cena would. But then there's overselling, and he just oversold it way too much. But good match, though. I liked it.
Yeah, if this match was a regular, just a one-on-one match, this match would not have been that good because like these guys wouldn't be able to, they wouldn't really connect in a regular wrestling match, because they wouldn't be able to do all the technical stuff like that smaller guys can do, and we don't like to see like big two guys go at it really more these days, in this day and age of wrestling, because we like to see two small guys go at it. But this match was pretty good. Something funny during the match, like the crowd started chanting, "We want Cena, Cena sucks." Like, wait, why are they chanting for Cena? Like, why are they chanting for Cena? I didn't really understand why they were doing that. And well, of course, they were in Boston, and
You WWE fans can't live without John Cena, I tell you. You can't live with him. You can't live without him, I tell you. John Cena.
can't live without Cena. But I actually liked the Superman punches during this match. I liked the Superman punch with the steel chair. I thought that was really vicious during this match. I like with Roman Reigns, he tried to do the drive-by, and Sheamus, he did a clothesline onto Reigns on the outside, which I thought that was pretty cool. I like the Irish curse. I like that on the Irish curse backbreaker on the tape through the table. That was really cool. The Samoan drop through the ladder, which was really crazy. And Sheamus, he was just like all bruised up during this match, and he was actually bleeding on his arm a little bit during the match. And there was a few points where I thought that Roman Reigns was actually going to get the title, but of course the League of Nations had to come out and screw him. I'm serious. WWE hates Roman Reigns. I'm serious. Like, he's been screwed every time he's been in a championship match. I'm serious. Like, WWE doesn't like him for some reason. I don't know why, but people think he's this big next John Cena, but I don't really know until he gets the title. But
I feel like he's a big guy, and obviously we all know Vince McMahon loves big guys. And I think Vince likes him, but Vince likes to have that John Cena type guy who gets screwed over and screwed over and screwed over and comes back. But I feel like Vince is up in that age where he just holds it out too long. like way too long, and I think that's the problem. You know, if they let him finally win the title like months ago, this would have been okay.
But is it one of those things with like Daniel Bryan where like it ended so well that like the Daniel Bryan situation probably ended as well as you wanted it to end.
I mean, it ended really well. Neck surgery, possible retirement. That ended really well. Really, really well.
Not that portion of it. Him winning the title.
At Mania and stuff, yeah, that really was good. You know, that was a really good feel-good moment there. But you know, Roman Reigns, he wouldn't quit during this match. He just coming back for more, coming back for more, coming back for more. And like I said, Triple H, he just kept selling those chair shots, which he kind of kept overselling those chair shots like a John Cena oversell. Seriously, that's how bad.
It doesn't sell. What are you talking about?
I mean, he does sell. I got that wrong there. And Roman Reigns, man, he was just pissed off. You know, like he was his man towards the end. But yeah, like I said, Sheamus retains his WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and I kind of have a feeling that they're going to have their match at the Rumble, and I kind of have a feeling it might be like in the steel cage where nobody can get involved in this match. I just kind of feeling it's going to be like they're going to have a stipulation with each other. But yeah, final thoughts on this pay-per-view, guys. DJ.
Overall, I thought it was actually pretty good. I came into it with high expectations though, just because I hadn't watched WWE like Raw in a while. So maybe that's what it was. Like it made me more excited to watch. Because I'm always typically excited for the pay-per-views, but I think for some reason this one I was a little bit more excited for because I hadn't watched WWE in such a while. But you know, I think it went pretty well. The top three, I guess you could say matches were Reigns and Sheamus, Owens and Ambrose, and
your mic again.
Did it? I mean, it's like halfway out, so I'm not surprised. It's like half.
That's what she.
Oh, I mean, I really can't tell if it does go out. But the New Day, Lucha Dragons, and the Usos.
There goes the mic again.
Is it out again? I mean, I can't tell.
Casey.
I did the exact opposite. I came in with extremely low expectation, partially because it's a WWE main roster pay-per-view, and those are really hit or miss. You know, you either get a really good show or just the worst thing possible. And this was kind of mid. You know, it was good. It wasn't the worst pay-per-view I've ever seen from WWE. But I think part of what made it not as good to me as it could have been is partially because I watched a PWG pay-per-view before, and don't ever do that. Or watch Ring of Honor. Don't watch that before WWE pay-per-views. Just don't do it. Because they're so good. Anything after that is just gonna suck. But also, I'm kind of more excited for NXT TakeOver London. So I feel like just the excitement for that kind of overshadowed this show, I think, for me at least. Because, I mean, you know, Sami Zayn's coming back, you know. And there wasn't any, like, you know, big returns or anything, or, you know, surprises, I didn't really think. You know, usually in these pay-per-views you expect at least some sort of surprise or return or something, especially in one of the bigger matches. And I feel like, at least for the stipulation type pay-per-views, I feel like TLC is one of the bigger stipulation pay-per-views that they have. So I kind of expected something. Also, I was kind of confused why Dean Ambrose didn't come out to help Roman Reigns when the League of Nations came out, if they're, you know, brothers, you know. kind of a dick move, Ambrose. You know, help your boy out. It's a good show, though.
Yeah, going to this, I really wasn't looking forward to it, but going to it is actually pretty good for what it was. And but like the top matches, in my opinion, were the the TLC match, the Ambrose and Owens, and probably now I'm not thinking of it, but it had to be the other ladder match. It wouldn't be the tables match. Now I'm thinking of it. And also some videos we got coming up soon. Well, on my channel, we got my NXT Takeover London predictions, and we're gonna be doing the review on Wednesday. Stay tuned for that, which is gonna be like at 2:30. Like the show starts at 2:30, which is gonna kind of be weird watching it in the afternoon. Like it's gonna be really weird. Yeah, don't forget to follow the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast on Twitter, and don't forget to subscribe to DJ Beal. His YouTube channel. It's Beast Mode 100 123, I think. Yeah, and
100. It's 1, 2, 3, 100. Why do you not know that?
1, 2, 3, 100. Sorry, I got it wrong. It's down below. It's in the link below, so you guys can go check down the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to me. It's the first time ever checking out one of my videos, and and don't forget to follow me on Twitter at @TheTrueJSB. And I guess we'll catch you on the flippity dippity side.
Hey.
Yeah.
Follow me on Twitter too.
Oh yeah, follow Casey. Yeah, follow Casey. I always forget to say that.
This is why you're not allowed in the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, because you don't have everybody followed. It's just you and DJ. I get it, guys. I get it. It's cool.
Me and DJ are the main ones, but
not John Cena's fault.
Random rants. But yeah, I guess we'll catch you guys on the. Come on, you gotta say it, Casey.
Flippity dippity. Oh yeah.